there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested. Hey, I know I haven't finished everything behind me here in my remodel of the movie room, but I thought why not go ahead and sort of christen it early with a random ranking. Now, again, it's not all done back here, but, you know, well, we got to get the random rankings in. We can't wait till like September 9th when the next shelf comes in. So let's go do one. So I guess, I mean, I have free reign here, right? Like this is almost my entire movie collection. We still have stuff from my wife's collection. My animated movies are going to be in the new shelf. Holiday movies might be in the new shelf. TV, which is down here, new shelf. But yeah, let's get to picking. Should I maybe pick from right here, eyes shut? It feels like a snapper case to me. And then maybe something over here on this end. Or maybe let's go lower. Over here. Oh, what do we got? And then down here. One problem that we might have is that these movies are not separated by whether I've seen them or not seen them. They were for a while. These are not that way. So some of these I may not have seen. Seen it. Okay, here we go. I've seen all three. We're in luck. Okay, first we have Now You See Me. I have seen you. I thought this movie was nice. It was fine. Something at the end with Mark Ruffalo. There's like some sort of spoilers-ish reveal, and it just didn't feel fully genuine or something like that. It was like missing something, or maybe it was trying to pack a bigger punch than it was. It just felt a little bit off, but it's also strange because it's a movie about magic, but then you're noticing the CGI in it, so then it's not magic. It's just CGI, so that sort of takes away from it, but I thought it was fun enough. Did anybody see the sequel? I didn't see the sequel. Isn't it weird that there even was a sequel? Because this movie, while, good, it didn't seem like something that was going to spawn a sequel. And look at the actors in this. I mean, this is a great cast. So, I don't know, what kind of numbers did this do? Because when you look at the cast, when you see it had the sequel, I don't know. It's just all just very interesting to me, this movie. Baffles me. Next we have 13 Ghosts. That was that snapper case. Okay, so yes. I always have to check. This is the one with his name just walked away from me. He was on Monk. He's in Tony Shalhoub. My goodness, I couldn't think of his name for a second because I don't see him in the picture here up front in that little photo montage. It could be there, and he's not in the back, which is kind of surprising because I really think of him quite a bit with this movie. I do see F. Murray Abraham and Matthew Lillard, and then somebody else over there. But they say, a nightmare come true for fans of seriously scary movies. Do you agree with that? Seriously scary movies. Whoa. I never thought it was seriously scary, but I really did love the makeup effects. The makeup effects are great. And they kind of remind me, they remind me of a lot of things, I guess. I guess they make me think of Hellraiser a little bit. But I guess where my mind was going was Cabin in the Woods, which came after this. But Cabin in the Woods, you have like all of those monsters sort of in their cages or whatever. And that, is sort of what we're getting here, which is always cool. I don't know. I really like the practical effects in this movie quite a bit. Okay. Next we have Collateral, and I actually just rewatched this one recently. My wife and I are going through all of Tom Cruise's movies, and this came out when I worked at the theater, so I got to see this in the theater, and I remember being struck by the film stock. I think it's digital, and it had a really gritty, grainy look to it. Is it digital? I don't know how it was filmed, but regardless, I just remember the visuals having a texture to them that I was really drawn to. And yeah, okay, Michael Mann movie. And I felt like we were seeing that in, oh yeah, this is right there. The Miami Vice, when that movie came out too, right? Just, I don't know, there's something about the film. I don't know what film stock was used. I don't know if it was digital or not, but there's something to it. Another movie that makes me think of that is Traffic. Traffic sort of looks that way. Does Babel, maybe Babel, I can't remember. Does Babel look that way? I don't know, but there's like these groups of films that just have like a graininess to them that I really like, and I really love the graininess here. This is cool, or weird, because Jamie Foxx nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. He is very clearly the lead. If any, I mean, you could say co-lead, but if we're gonna pick one of them as supporting, it's definitely Tom Cruise. I mean, he shows up like a wrecking ball. Excuse me, Tom Cruise is kind of like a Hannibal Lecter type, I would say. On screen less than the main lead, but still, you know, on driving everything forward, right? So much of it forward noise in your mind. But it's his story. It's his story and how he gets caught up in this mess, and we're following him even before we get to Tom and stuff. So yeah, this is who we're following. He should not have been supporting, but I know they do that sometimes to help enhance a win. But in my eyes, if I was a part of the Academy, I wouldn't vote for that because of category fraud. That's where I am on that. So I think this is actually pretty easy for me. I think what I'm gonna do, I should get better lighting in here. So I turned down my lighting, so my video could be kind of dark, but I was trying to avoid all this glare. I have glare all over my movies, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to try some different things. Maybe I can get my ring light out, because this is my big light. I might try my ring light. That might do some better stuff. Actually, I can guarantee that'll look better. I wish I would have thought of that beforehand. But anyway, I'm gonna go Collateral, #1. Now You See Me is fun, but it's not #2. #2 is 13, actually. #2 is 13 Ghosts. I'm gonna go 13 Ghosts. You know, I think actually the first time I saw the movie 13 Ghosts, I thought it was kind of corny, but it's grown on me quite a bit ever since. And again, those practical effects. I mean, that was what I kind of wanted to do as a kid, was do practical effects for film. It was like one of the career paths I had in mind when I was a child. Didn't end up doing it. I've done stuff like that, but you know, it didn't become a career, basically. But that can win me over a lot of times, and that's why I'm putting 13 Ghosts at #2. But Collateral, I just think, is a better movie. It's a fun movie. Tom Cruise is great as a villain. All of that is very cool. And then Now You See Me is just like a fine movie. That's it. So this is my ranking right here. Collateral, 13 Ghosts, then Now You See Me. But my question to you is, have you seen these 3 films? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout. Actually, hold on. My collection is in alphabetical order now, so I'm going to go ahead and put these movies back now. Perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.